biodiversity is a very complex subject because to define and detail biodiversity is much more than trees. Because like I said, there's land, there is energy within that, there is water, there is waste of biodiversity. So the whole thing is actually linked in with what is called LEWAC, LEWAAC, LEWAC, land, energy, waste, water and air, and then that leads to carbon. So biodiversity is, how do you handle it, is a subject that we will take up later, but anybody here who wants to talk on it, is more than welcome. It's a subject that I'm fond of, so I can try and summarize it at the end. In terms of energy, we all know, nobody here will say that we don't want fossil fuel because we don't want lights. Everybody wants lights, therefore coal is the biggest sort of challenger to this whole thing of energy. But as you see, even India's energy dependence is actually going down on oil and on coal, primarily because we're finding new scientific ways to convert, say, solar. If you look at Germany, there was one day last year when 100% of their power was from solar. Not renewable, but solar. So I'm saying the world is definitely challenging the older forms of energy and actually moving on to what I would call ubiquitous delivery of energy from a source of power which is not expendable, which is the sun. So you see, sun's energy comes, it's all over, it's free input. If you can convert that by capturing it and giving you energy, we are there. Let us not forget, there's nobody here who wants not to have energy. There's nobody who does not like cool. Like, we would prefer this air condition, right? This is not real. We love the forest. But I'm saying that finally we just want some comfort because that's the evolution of man. Recently I was speaking in Tokyo University. I go often there. They have one of the cleanest cities in the world called Kitakyushu. Which, if you ask Japanese people also, I can see somebody from Mitsubishi, right? Have you been to Kitakyushu? So I think, Kitakyushu is a city which was a steel city. They made it the world's most eco-friendly energy sufficient city. In other words, they have a big screen like that. So if you're not using energy, that energy is supplemented and stored. So the moment you use energy, let's say where is energy surplus, they will divert it and send it there. It's the most advanced system of distribution of energy. So if you really think of it, energy is being generated in the daytime, but energy is not being used, it's expended. At night when we want the energy, there's a shortage because of output. So if you look at energy in the Northeast, there's a big challenge, primarily because the energy that we want to do by harnessing hydro energy is challenged because we're not doing our environmental impact analysis good enough. And everybody is careful now and therefore all these agitations are there. So the issue is that how do we actually harness enough energy to manage it? Is all hydroelectric bad? No. Nowadays the buzzword is that run of the river. So nowadays they're saying run of the river is good. So I think as time passes, we're finding new ways of renewable energy. Like hydro is one of the renewable energy platforms. So my request here to make this more lively, we'll go down introducing ourselves, meaning at least the panelists who are supposed to be there, so that we can take it forward from there. Yeah, just say your name.
Okay. My name is Dignitaries. I'm CEO, Northern State Regulatory Marketing Board, headquartered in Dimapur.
Thank you. I'm Kanjamullah, Additional Director of Agriculture.
Angelina Tajan, Joint Secretary, Agriculture Department. I come from Mosumi Organization. I'm Margaret, I'm a designer trainer. I have a textile design. I'm Critical Champion from GIZ.
I'm Pen C. Deori, Pen Center Deori, from Technology and Gas India Private Limited, Master Mumbai. I am from Mars.
I am Professor A.K. Mishra, Head Department of Commerce, Nagaland University.
Where? Nagaland University, Nagaland.
GM proposal of ONGC Tripura Power Company, based in India. Our plant is at Power Tripura.
Right.
Our power company is in I'm Ram Patnashi, I'm the CEO of Macro Technology Park.
I am Viraj Karvati, I am from India Foundation.
I'm Mullah Abdul Hussain from from Bangladesh. I'm a journalist. I organize a specialized magazine on energy and power. It's a specialized magazine on energy, environment and water.
In chemicals, we work on solar power projects and other renewable projects based at Bangalore.
Hi, Saurabh Malhotra. I'm with the Biodiversity Foundation, and I'm very interested in creating eco-friendly futures in villages in India. And I think the futures lie in the villages.
Hello everyone, my name is Vishwanath Sinha. I work in Cornerstone, Mumbai office and oversee the work in East and Northeast. In Northeast in particular, we have our operations in 7 states, Nagaland, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Tripura, Manipur and Bhutan. And we have state offices.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Actually, I'm from
I am the Mission Director of Horticulture. My name is Secretary of Horticulture.
My name is Nizamullah. I'm a key member of Nagaland Beekeeping and Honey Mission.
My name is Peter. I'm from Nagaland Mission.
I'm Colonel Thuro, team leader of Nagaland Bioresource Mission.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The subject is really enhancing shared energy resources and biodiversity. In the context of the connectivity summit itself, although the chairman said we should discuss it separately, but I think I'll link both together. When talking about biodiversity, sharing borders, we're actually sharing everything. We're sharing our culture, we're sharing our heritage, we're sharing our environment, we're sharing our biodiversity, and every possible resource which is there with us. This is shared amongst the states and the countries which are owning each other. Having said that, previous speakers in the morning session, they have all, in the context of Northeast, they have all clearly stated, or they have all mentioned the rich diversity of biodiversity of the entire Northeast region. They have also the rich natural resources that the Northeast has for we call it rich biodiversity as well as rich energy resources that Northeast has. But a lot of people have not been exploited as yet. We want it paid. When you're looking at the context of development as the chair rightly defined, the development means we have to fall back on our resources, there is no other choice here. And now you also mentioned that there has been certain advancement in harnessing our energy resources. We are actually also going into more renewable forms of energy like sunlight and wind energy, which is really not yet, I would say, practical in the Northeast as it is in the rest of India. When we are talking about, Ambassador Mukherjee said, he also specifically mentioned that when you are looking at connectivity, you also your rich biodiversity which you have with you, it makes sure that exploiting it, that you do not kill the goose which lays the golden egg. So, being rich in our biodiversity, we have to now look at how best we can use this resource in a complementary manner. I personally feel that, you see, whichever energy resource you look at, or the biodiversity, the resource that you look at, end of the day, when you're looking at exploitation, exploration, we also have to look at sharing what we are doing in our platform with the neighboring states. For instance, if I'm harnessing water, either for agriculture or for energy, whatever it is, it has to be shared with the neighboring state. For instance, I know now there are issues arising, particularly in Assam, about the effect of the numerous habitats which are coming up in Arunachal. So these are matter of concern. It will not be concerned, they must be a matter of concern. Bhutan has also exploited their water resources upstream and become concerned downstream. So there has to be complete transparency in how the exchange of information has to cooperate. In fact, this is an important to happen in every state. And I find that is perhaps one aspect which, of course, is really not to do much with this work, which is the intergovernmental issue which they have to sort out. Then if you look at internationally, recently you find that China has refused to share its water data as far as Bhutan is concerned. Yeah, what would sharing of that river data mean to China's duty? I can't understand the issue there. Because I personally feel if there is some sharing of information, maybe as you move downstream, the effects of floods can be predicted to a slight extent and maybe mitigated to a slight extent. So this connectivity and exchange of information between the states and the countries is necessary for preserving everyone's not only biodiversity, but also helping each other in protecting their own shared interests and shared culture and heritage. I think this is what I had in mind, which I want to share with you, and I would love to hear your views also, and then we go further on this. Thank you.
It is located in the place called Udaipur. It is called Palapana near Udaipur. It is around 60 kilometers from border of Tripura, from Agartala. So EPC contractor was BHL and capacity is 726.6 megawatt. We have a 2 unit of 363 megawatt. It's a ultra modern 9FM machine, high efficiency. It is around 56% machine efficiency. Power evacuation we have done to 400 kV down circuit line up to Bangaigaon from Palatana, and it is transmitted first to Silsar. Then again the 2 circuits are going from Silsar to Bangaigaon. One is Lupin loop out at Bordiha, then another one is Lupin loop out at Ajara in Assam. So all the states are getting power. 2 numbers of 130 kV lines is connected to the state of Tripura. And water supply we are getting from River Gomati and natural gas supply. So because otherwise the gas was stranded gas, ONGC was not exploring those gases because there was no use. So ultimately there was explored and they have been using, and that is being transferred to power. So fulfillment of power requirement of for area, then industrial development of area, and open up new transportation route to northeastern region through Bangladesh. Because there is a special treaty from 300 metric ton package where there it was not possible to transport through normal route to Tripura. So we had a special treaty between Government of Bangladesh and Government of India. So they allowed the transportation of the units. So this is a sustainable approach, basically social sustainability, environmental sustainability, economic sustainability. Basically, what happened, we are generating power at a lower cost. If you talk about this 3 rupees, cost is around 3 rupees, generation cost is 3 rupees per unit. Because of the higher efficiency machine, this cost is low. At the same time, because we are using gas, 9FA gas machine, so emission is very less, so that is environment friendly. We are not doing anything wrong to the environment, and this is the reason why gas power is called green power. And social responsibility, what we have been doing, we are doing CSR activities in and around the project area to upliftment of the underprivileged people or population. So we have received some of the awards and recognition from various here for data performance and data availability of the farm. So use of natural gas as fuel. Basically, should I go through these slides? It's a good idea. This like natural gas worldwide is number 20 is India, and production wise 27. And yeah, so optimal uses. So optimization of the plant basically. So this is a combined cycle power plant, high efficiency, combined 2 cycle. That is one is for gas turbine and another is for steam. So this is 9FM machine. Because 9FM machine is very high efficiency. It is the latest design of General Electric company, and this is 56% efficiency. If we talk about other gas, open gas turbine, this is 35 to 42% only. So, yes, it's combined. Because we do not have, we cannot operate in open cycle. We cannot operate in the open cycle. We have to run it in combined cycle. So this our emission is also very less. Whatever is given by OEM is less than that. which is defining our external emission norm in different months. So flexibility in operations, because a high ramp up and ramp down, because if you go on, you cannot come down, because in case of gas, you can ramp up and ramp down. What Chairman Sir was talking about, because we are coming to that point, because there will be solar power during daytime, but your demand will come down. But during peak hours, your solar will come down. At the same time, your demand will go up. Because you have to have some of the instrument or mechanism or generation which come up immediately to match your demand. Basically.
So therefore, when power is not used, you all don't generate, huh?
Yes.
You just shut it down.
Yes.
Oh, so you generate as per the demand.
Basically, it depends. Because daily, that has to come, because there is a called technical minimum. One cannot come down from technical minimum, then that NOx emission will increase. So the CRC is...
How much is NOx and SOx?
Ours is 50, allowed is 50 ppm,
Okay.
but it's coming 35, 40 like this.
Very good, excellent, I saw. Yes.
So in the power sector scenario, is we're talking about the different new power, small hydro, cogeneration, biomass, solar, etc. So these are the existing up to 2015. What is the,
So you're the best so far. Gas.
So far gas and emission is concerned, 9FA is best. And another issue is there, people may talk about, because just I was talking about such type of machine is definitely available in other places, but those basins are not in running condition because there is no gas, no buyer rather. But here buyer is also there and we are running it. So that is the reason we are, there are plants which is not operating. Our plant is operating, that is the reason.
But tell me, solar has no emission.
Yes, sir. Solar has no emission.
Sir, there is discussion is going on, sir.
Yes, but as on today, technically, we say it's a clean and green corridor. Yes, but studies have not yet been very, very clear today. Maybe a couple of years it takes. So far today, solar is a clean and green.
But time may come, how can electricity we use to produce the solar panel or other things? And how carbon we offset from the solar in the solar lifetime? It's a big debate. Maybe in the near future.
Sir, the point is what the chairman raised was that when you are producing power, so we are not saying when it is being manufactured, we are not talking, sir. We are only talking about the power production, power production, and also solar. That is, I think, what chairman was pointing out.
Basically, what I am talking about, sir, like solar is green. It's okay, green, but still there is in Europe this research is going on because you are putting a lot of solar panels and reflection also. So what will be the impact on environment?
But that's a different.
Yeah, that's a different.
We're talking.
Yes.
Anyway.
Sir, one thing I would like to curiosity, what is the transmission distribution loss? Suppose your clients are generating, transmitting, what is the loss, transmission loss?
As far as the sub is concerned,
Yeah.
as far as the sub is concerned, from about 32 is come down to about 20 to 23 now.
So there is a difference. It's talking about transmission loss. Transmission loss is around 3%. And so for AT&TC loss, we are talking about AT&TC loss, aggregated transmission and commercial loss, this is very high. But now it is coming down. Government of India has taken a lot of program like APTRP, RAPTRP. So it is coming down. So that's what we are talking about, sir.
Let's ask the question.
Yes, no, not that point, chairman.
What I wanted, Mr. A.C. Sharma talked about
The gas-based, what price you are getting the gas and what price you are selling. This is the most important aspect.
Because in our case, it's a cost-plus basis. Our price is determined by CERC. Okay, so we have an agreement with ONGC. It is a fixed agreement. It is not determined by international price. It's a price based on 2009 plus 4% enhancement. And as per the CRC formula, there is a what is called blended cost and whatever quantum we are using and getting and heat rate, depending on the normative heat rate, this price is determined. It is 1 rupee 35 paisa is my running cost. That is for gas cost against per unit. So I am talking about this, sir.
Yeah.
Because we are talking about solar and other things. Because solar when it comes, like this you see, sir, from this hour 7 hours onwards, this when sunshine will start, so automatically solar generation will start. Yeah. And at the same time, your demand will come down. Right. Because peak will come down. So accordingly, then you have to reduce your normal generation, conventional generation, coal generation. Coal generation is the normal generation. But at the same time, it is not that easy to reduce the coal generation, and because it takes time. Because coal, if you start, then it takes time, because we have a slide also how much time it takes. Okay, sir. So this is the issue. Then we have to take up like this canal back this year.
Flexibility to reduce the power generation and enhance the power generation in terms of combined cycle, it is less than normal gas turbine, single cycle gas turbine. So you have that binding in the Balatana power plant.
Not exactly that, sir. We can come down 55%. 55% my installed capacity, I cannot come down below 55. Because then my exhaust will be more, then there will be environment guideline and other things. Yes. So this is what then we are talking about hydropower balancing, because hydro you can run in the what is called during peak hours also. You can start the machine very fast. But issue is that hydropower, how much time it will take? Because we are talking about 2022, we are adding a lot of solar. But at that time, hydro will not come. Because hydro other issues are there. They are RMR, there are a lot of projects are FICCI and others. They cannot sell power because of the high cost. And we are talking about like reservoir base. What Sir is talking about, run of the river, you do not have control on the run of the river. You cannot generate during peak. You have to generate whenever water is there, run of the river. And storage is also very expensive. There are two issues. Battery is very expensive, the research is going on, but it may take time. We do not know how much time it will take.
Now they have come down,
Sir?
especially Norway and USA, NASA. They have done some good research. Storage.
Moreover, there is a pool of fund created by Bill Gates and Mukesh Ambani is also there for research purpose. So how to come down the cost of the battery. At the same time, there is another issue also, disposal of batteries.
Yes.
That is a major issue. Disposal of batteries is an environmental issue.
Correct.
So that these are the issues that we are, advocating for gas generation. That's what I am talking about, advocating gas generation. But there are other issues for gas generation, because cost is very high. So that's the high impact and down there is some power, then heat stability required in generator. So these are the things we are advocating, that there should be, emphasis for a higher quantum of gas-based plant. But there are issues for gas-based plant, cost is another area. Then impact of flexibility, disadvantage, limitation, whatever I have said, these are the things.
You said it quite well. Are there any other points which you want to make? The one is you talked about that is clean energy, food, that you are doing it in Palatana.
Yes, sir. So,
what are the 5 points more?
So these are talking open cycle gas turbine. This is what is the minimum load, 20 to 50%, this is 30 to 40%, average benchmark rate, what we have mentioned here. Then hot startup, how much time it takes. So if we talk about this coal base is much more time than what is called CCG. But you are very correct, open cycle is very less.
Yes, right.
Very less. But they have open cycle means they have to give exhaust in high temperature exhaust to the
Right, efficiency is not like
efficiency is less, as well as environmental, it is not environmental. So that's what we have mentioned here. Energy source corresponding support to if we talk about, sir, last point, capacity opportunity. If we construct number of power plants, they have to support during peak hours only. Then they have to construct, they have to employ capital expenses. So who will bear? So there must be capacity support from Government of India, like they are supporting renewable earlier, then you have to take renewable obligations you have to take. So now the renewable cost is coming down. So now government has to think otherwise. So how they will match this renewable along with the peak hours of conventional. So that is the issue basically. So we are doing some of the CSR activities. So we are doing CDM also, Clean Development Mechanism. We have earned in 1 year 17 lakhs CER, certified emission. Yes. So it is registered in UNFCCC, but now the price is very low because of the issues and all. So these are CSR activities we are doing as per the whatever profit as per the government guideline. So we are doing in and around the project progress.
It is good for us.
I'll just add one point, because what happened in Bangladesh, the South Kumilla was earlier there was no power. Power is there, but very erratic supply was there. But after availability of, after commissioning our plant, Tripura has surplus power. So Tripura discussed with Government of Bangladesh, along with Government of India and Government of Bangladesh discussed, and they have isolated South Kumilla. It is connected to Indian grid.
Right.
So now they are getting power from India, and it is operating like India, part of Indian grid.
Right. Which is a good thing.
Yes, it's a good thing. Actually, if we go for the radial power, Bangladesh segregated his grid from the national grid in the Kumilla area, and this power operate by as a part of the Indian northeastern grid, right? And that's why maybe government now Bangladesh government and Indian federal government, they make a consensus. They will build and Bangladesh will build a HVDC substation by next 2 years, and power import will be enhanced from 160 to 500 megawatt then. So this is it's a good win-win situation. Actually, if Bangladesh not buying power from their plant, they will not go for the optimum generation. So and we are running shortage of power, so this power can help us.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Chairman, at one point, I would like to ask him, do you have extra gas available at the moment, and can we put up another 100 megawatts and also supply to Bangladesh? Thus, I would like to have some clarification on that.
Sir, we have presently 2 units, and we have got all clearances, including environment, forest, all clearances for another 1 unit. But we are also waiting for availability of fuel. So the moment ONGC will clear and allow us, then we will go for the 3rd unit. So there is, at present, there is no extra gas.
The point is that there is extra gas available, but ONGC's exploration, etc., for whatever reason, I think they're going slow. I don't know the reason.
Which one, sir?
The exploration of the gas.
No, sir. Exploration.
ONGC reassess their reserve.
Yes.
There are issues, sir. Like the success rate is not that good.
That's right.
Number one. Number two is we do not know the geological surprises because of the two issues in a force majeure situation. Number three is there are issues they know there are gases, but there is no forest clearance. Forest is not there, forest is away, but they are not giving the clearance in the name of, because in the map they shown this forest is there, but practically forest is not there. Now Government of India has cleared, now it is in the
Right. No, I understand, we have a full, I understand the issue. The point is that I think gas is a clean energy, meaning just like solar. So I think these are important things for all of us in the Northeast to have energy security to move ahead. Saurabh, would you like to?
Sir, I will take 1 minute only. Because what happened, yes, this exploration cost is very high at present. That is the reason cost of power goes up. So I think my colleague will also speak about this because he is doing the exploration and all. If we talk about that, how to reduce the cost of gas, otherwise it will not be affordable for common people. One will not come and generate power.
You want to say?
On the same topic, I would like to say something about power generation. And renewable energy and
Take the mic.
power generation by the conventional ways. This is gas power generation is the new one. It's the old one, old technology. Of course, there is some improvement on the gas turbines and all those things because of which their efficiency is increased. But otherwise, anyway, all these power plants will generate some pollution. That will be there in another country. But so if you compare that, if you want to control that pollution, maybe solar power or hydro power or other renewable sources of energy is the best big for it. Why I tell you now, in Northeast, what we are talking about, the solar power may not be working very fine. I am coming up with a technology which can give you power even from the back side of the panel. That type of technology has already come out. And the PV are going to be very, very cheap. One gentleman from IIT Bombay has discovered even this Jammu. From Jammu is going to manufacture those elements which are required for PV manufacturing. So that's what is, the cost of power generation is going to be even less than 2 rupees per unit. That is what the prediction is going to be. The present quotations what all these major power plants, solar power plants, which are having around 100 megawatt, 200 megawatt, or 600 or 1000 megawatt, they are coming up to around 2.5 rupees per unit right now. So it is further going to go down. So what I could see, solar power or hydro power in Northeast is in abundance, which can definitely take over. And as far as this fossil fuel is concerned, it should be utilized for some other purposes. The reason being, one thing is fossil fuel. If you want to use fossil fuels, you have to spend a lot. And there is also issues of environmental clearances that is there. Now, solar energy or solar power is called as a green energy, not clean energy, but green energy. That means it is also protecting the environment. And as far as these batteries are concerned, a lot of development has come out now. Maintenance-free batteries are there, already existing. 5, 6 years that's all is going on. And they are expecting within 2-3 years, this might be around 15-16 years, you don't have to touch the batteries. So with that developments and all those things, what I could see and what we should encourage is non-polluting type of energy sources. And these are renewable energy sources. Is it the infrastructure because of which this is going on? Is it the infrastructure which this Naga refinery, Naga paper mill is going in the doldrum, losing it? What it is? Now this Tuli refinery full of raw materials. It is Nagaland is a bamboo producing state, but then why it was closed? So like that, there are so many examples I am saying. It is not only the infrastructure. Definitely we need road connections, we need air connections, we need mobile activities. All these things are required for our comfort. But at the same time, we must think of, as we are talking about biodiversity here, we have to protect the environment. That should be the primary things we should keep in mind while we develop any industry.
So you have mentioned that your company has some policies for environment protection. You are already.
Yes, sir. I can just share it with you.
Yes, share those.
I can show a slide.
Yeah, if you share
company
those,
will just look at it. So before that, I just give a brief about my company is actually called an IPCOM company. Many of you may not have heard of IPCOM. This is a very new concept which is coming up. It was there somewhere in Europe, in America, but it's coming up in India. IPCOM means Engineering, Procurement, Construction, Operational Maintenance. Now it looks very funny to many people. Well, how comes this same company can do everything? But it's all possible. And we are primarily dealing with packages and systems for oil and gas, refinery and petroleum industries. And when I say we are targeting the protection of environment, in the refineries like there is a flare. even we are requiring the flare which is going on in the oil fields to protect the environment. Then the wastewater treatments. In the oil fields, they have got a lot of produced water treatments. These are the special things we do. At the same time, there are technologies that we are bringing in to produce more oil without affecting the environment at all. Very new technology, very, very new. I have been still discussing with All India yet to get over. So All India and ONGC, and they are taking up very much. Okay, if you want.
No, I think if you don't mind, I'm just saying there's so many speakers.
Yes, yes.
So I think your concept is very good. You're talking about actually energy conservation and waste management.
Right.
And you're talking about enhancement of production through the knowledge.
Right.
I think it's excellent. Why don't you just not, if you don't mind, not do this presentation?
Right.
And then we carry on to the others. And if we have
Sure. That is okay. No.
because I think if every person speaks for 3 to 5 minutes, it's much easier. Otherwise,
That's good, great.
But I think it's very good. Thank you very much.
Yes.
So we'll discuss this, I think, later.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to very briefly try and set the context of this session in a more ecological manner. Like, how can we have things that are more community inclusive, and how can we have things that are more eco-friendly? And I think that is definitely safe to say as of now that solar energy is eco-friendly, and that gas energy is eco-friendly as compared to other types of fossil fuel, but it is definitely not carbon neutral. And I think if you look at economic nowadays, the common thing that we're all forced to choose between either development or saving our natural assets. Saving our natural assets or saving our biodiversity. What we jointly need to brainstorm on and promote through means of this forum is that this need not be a choice. Is that and that development and saving of the natural assets as well as biocultural diversity is a process which can actually go hand in hand. That brings me to the next question of how do we address and assess the nature capital worth of our ecology and of our ecosystems. Because that is only when we can actually give a value to our biodiversity and actually promote the reset. Putting that in context, I was actually quite interested to see that there is a point here on community involvement. And community involvement in the whole process of harnessing energy and harnessing biodiversity as well as saving our biodiversity. And I think that this community involvement process is the most important process when we think about economic development in the future, as well as if you want socio-economic development. And I think the talk of economic development, we always forget that we are a country with billion people. And this economic development is not going to make sure that they're all happy. And the ultimate goal is to have all those billion people living in a more or less good and eco-friendly manner. This is why community participation is key to any future energy projects, is absolutely key to any future biodiversity conservation projects, and that is also key to the success of projects involving connectivity, tourism, etc. I'll just give you a small example. So what is happening in Costa Rica is that the government has actually initiated a scheme where there are solar plants being run by the community. So it's a joint venture between local communities as well as the government, and the local community invests in a very, very small way, and the government is actually buying the solar energy from the community. So you're actually creating an eco-friendly energy as well as benefiting the local community who've got all the space to have a solar power plant. And things like that, in Assam, there might be governmental regulations against that, but things like that are happening. There is a biogas plant close to Baseport, which is actually a huge chunk of it is actually the raw materials get supplied from the local communities. So I think that like community involvement in biodiversity conservation, thinking about how we can improve lives in the villages as well as conserve